Okay, now this is take two. The first video I made didn't work, so I'm experimenting. Hopefully this will do the right job. I'm using this format because for two reasons. One is that this is going to go longer than the 3 minutes or whatever you get at the monthly meetings. And also, I figure this way you can have it on audio to listen to when you're like putting up the laundry, washing the dishes, having a beer, having a cup of coffee. So you can kind of multitask and still listen to it, since I'm already almost a minute into this. So I had a question, and that is, how long are you guys good for if someone is hit by a car for the ambulance to arrive? No, I'm sorry. How long is it okay for the ambulance to arrive if one of your kids gets hit by a car, or your grandkid, or if you don't have either one of those, a neighbor's kid? So just imagine you hear the brakes screeching, you hear the hit, you run out, and your little 5-year-old kid is out in the street. He's conscious, he's talking to you, but he's scuffed up, he's got bruises, he's not wearing his helmet like he's supposed to, and you call 911 for the ambulance. And you think, okay, there's a station right down the street that should be here any minute. So you wait, and the little guy is doing okay, but you know, it's out on the street, it's hot, it's summertime, the asphalt's hot, and as the minutes click by, you start to think, where the hell are they, for one thing? And also, from what you've seen on TV maybe, or a relative had, that you can have injuries that aren't clearly visible. So like a little bump on the head could be a developing subdural hematoma, which can be deadly. It's bleeding in the brain. Or they could have broken bones that you can't, a broken bone isn't always obvious. Or they could have internal bleeding. The spleen, liver, they bleed, people die. I've had more than my share of people die in accidents from internal bleeding. And so how long are you okay after you call 911? 5 minutes? Say a few minutes after that, a policeman shows up. 10 minutes goes by. Your kid's starting to get a little bit uncomfortable, starting to cry a little bit. 15 minutes, 20 minutes goes by, nothing. You call them, where the hell are you? Oh, they're having to come from further away. They'll be there any minute. So you wait. So how about 29 minutes and 45 seconds? And that's how long it took for National to respond to a gentleman hit by a car at Classic Ground Covers a while back. And we sent you the info on this, and we never got a reply. So I'm assuming from that you're okay with someone that's been hit by a car. And yeah, they're conscious, but there's a lot of other things that could be going on. And the ambulance gets there almost 30 minutes later. So if you're okay with this, then I think you guys, well, I hate this expression, but I think you guys need to put on your big boy pants and grow up and do your jobs and start the process of having a county-based EMS housed in the fire department, like 1 million communities all over the world do. It's the only way it's going to make a difference here, because these guys are incapable of changing. They're too money-driven. They're bought by a private equity firm, not because they were losing money, but because they were earning tons of money. So I think you guys really need to look at this. And I know, another thing I wanted to mention, is that the service you're getting now for your 100K a year is substandard because they're staffing their ambulances with EMTs, basic EMTs and advanced EMTs, not paramedics. And I know it's very confusing to y'all. You seem to have a hard time grasping the concept of the different levels of medical training. But every county that I've worked for, except for national, there's always at least one paramedic on the ambulance, oftentimes two. And look, y'all, I know this is a big deal because you've essentially been getting EMS for free since 1969 when St. Mary's got their ambulance license. So for 40 years, from 69 to 2009, you got it for free. And I know it's hard. You know, we've been getting this for free. We want to keep it for free or next to nothing. I know you pay 100K a year, which is kind of not much. So I think you're getting what you pay for. So I think it's time to make steps in that direction. If the guy in charge of the fire department now isn't capable of pulling this off, then find someone who can. If he's thinking it's too much trouble, we don't have the room, excuse, find someone who can do it. Because this is the only way in the years to come, as Athens becomes more and more populated, that the citizens are going to be protected like they're supposed to be. Right now, you're horribly failing your citizens in allowing this ambulance service to continue. Man, it drives me crazy when I think about it. Now they only have like one paramedic on shift per day for the entire county. And there again, I know that's confusing to y'all, but it makes a big difference if you're dying or if you're seriously injured. Like right now, I'm out walking to my pasture and I'm in Oglethorpe County. And I know that if I keel over from a heart attack or something, and if I need help, then if I call 911, I know I'll get a paramedic in Oglethorpe County and Madison County and every county around here except for Clarke and Oconee and Morgan. Okay, thanks for your time. I know that went way over. Do the right thing, y'all. Thanks.